Welcome to Everyday Happiness, where we create lasting happiness in 2 minutes a day through my signature method of intentional margins, creating harmony between your to-dos and your priorities, happiness science, and musings about life. I'm your host, Katie Jeffcoat, and yesterday we talked about identifying your core values by peeling back the layers of what you already know brings you joy. I used the example of brunch with friends or something with others that brings you joy. What happens is too often we have other people's priorities on our calendars. We hand over the decision making to our email urgency, and quickly everyone else's priorities become ours. What's left for what really matters to you? What moves the needle in your goals? What do you really care about? I advocate that we have the time for our priorities when we lean into the idea that we have the ability to choose and we are clear on what our priorities are. So, if sipping a cup of coffee while doing a crossword puzzle brings you joy, then you should have that time allotted in your calendar. Even more important than having it identified in your calendar is that you do it. Don't break promises to yourself. They may be the most important promises you ever make. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not as easy as it sounds, which is why we talk about harmony. It's not 100% of the time. It's like 80-ish%. It's not beating yourself up when you miss a few days or something else becomes a priority. It's more about keeping it top of mind so that we don't get sucked into the hamster wheel of our daily to-dos. So let me know, how is this working for you? DM me on social at Everyday Happiness with Katie, and join the community on the hashtags Intentional Margins and Everyday Happiness with Katie over on Instagram.